even don't feel that they can relate to it or enjoy it. So in general, using physical art to bring hope and joy to the children. How practically it works is that educational entertainment is one thing, having circus going around, making performances for over 4 million children in 28 provinces of Afghanistan. That's a different thing. Making educational shows, messages such as hygiene, such as
so you do
landmine,
like on screen too.
It is live performances, but in the 1 hour performance where you have juggling, acting, singing, acrobatic, all of those. At the same time, you have somewhere you have messages to teach children about malaria and how to prevent themselves from malaria. It is about hand wash education, landmine education. It is about drug abuse prevention. So there are lots of different themes are incorporated in the shows. So besides it is fun and kids enjoy it, they learn something at the same time. But still, these are things that are easily grasped and understood and appreciated. However, there are other stuff like when the children themselves start to juggle and master 3 balls juggling with 2 hands, then something new happens, something quite different. And that different is not just giving them, empowering them or giving them the power or giving them a sense of they can do things, but it is mainly giving them a tool that they can build up on it and they master in their own hand, and it is independent from any system, any school, any family, any investment, anything that war can damage.
Yeah, it's here.
It's not there. Yeah, this is something that nobody can take it out. And the same if it is singing or acting or acrobatic or so all of these different physical arts that we work with is giving the kids something that is first so connected to their bodies, at the same time something that nobody can take it away from them. And that's the magic, you know. Have you played the game making homes by cards, just putting cards into each other and building up?
Into building things when I was a kid. I built all the time.
So that's a kind of game that everybody plays with different material in their lives. And what it requires is a stable environment. If every 2 seconds or every 5 minutes somebody comes and spoil it for you, then after sometimes you stop playing that game. You stop investing. You stop making so much of energy spent on building up anything, because you know that there is nothing can be built in this very fragile, shaky ground in the war zone, you know? And that's what happened with the people in general when there are so much of instability and insecurity. They don't build up, and especially children. If there is nothing you can trust 100%, if there's no system, no school, no financial or emotional stability, then you stop playing that game, stop building up. But if you have 3 balls, and these 3 balls, you can become better in juggling with them, and every day you can learn something new. You can build up on it. So for the first time, you have something that you can see the progress in it, and it basically becomes a reference for hope. It becomes hope and a reference to investing and building up.
I see a lot of similarities in what we're doing. Yours is a different paradigm because you're dealing with landmines and things like that. Here in my home in Kentucky, we have this huge problem with our food and the way it gets to our table. And B said something when she was on. She was talking about our farm. We also have like an ambulance, and we bought an old
Yeah.
ambulance, the vehicle they use to take people to the hospital. And we're going to actually have plants growing inside of it, and we're going to make juices, and we're going to be able to set up little mobile classrooms where we can bring kids in the community and show them how they can grow their food and eat the foods that they grow, and they don't have to eat these animal products and these foods that are on the shelves that are overly processed. I believe that my disease, multiple sclerosis, was caused by my environment and the things that I put inside of my body. And I just want to be able to, give kids that access, and not only kids, but adults too, access to, wellness and to be well, which is essentially exactly what you're doing. We just want to raise the collective consciousness to be, happier. I mean, this is our life. And I really just think that we all need to smile a lot more. And it sounds like your work is exactly that. Just, bringing smiles and also knowledge. This malaria info and washing your hands. I'm going to put your link in here again to your campaign for this.
Yes,
And
please. Yeah.
anybody that's watching this, please go and donate to this cause, because this is so cool. And be saying that you're going to have an A-linker eventually in the circus too. I cannot wait to see that. Well, yeah. I will jump off of here, and you can let anybody else that you want to come in. Thank you so much for letting me meet you and say hi.
Very nice meeting you.
You stay safe.
Take care. You too. Take care. Bye-bye. So who wants to come up and share some stories?